Alright, what is going on, guys? MeeZoid here. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today is a special type of video. Let me just say this before we get started, guys. If you are new to HCF or if you've been wanting to play HCF, now is the time to do so. So listen to this video. It's going to tell you everything about Viper's summer update that is taking today at 6 p.m. EST on Infernal. I'm going to be going over every single update of this update, every single change, every single partner item, just everything, guys. It's going to be crazy. So yeah, you might have noticed that I did a lot less HCF videos this week. That is because I've been working on this Viper update non-stop for like the past 5 days straight. I've done a lot of stuff and I'm very happy to show you guys what this update is going to be about. Before I get any further into this video, guys, right now log on Viper, play.vipermc.net and type /claim rank space MeeZoid. Okay, this is going to give you the free rank on Infernal, a free first rank on Infernal, just like we did on Community Realm. We've finally done it on our main realm, Infernal. So guys, like I said, claim rank space MeeZoid. All you got to do that, type that in and you can get your rank. You just follow the steps that like pop up on your screen and redeem that rank. Like I said, this update is the perfect update if you want to get into HCF, if you want to try it. This is the easiest it's ever been for someone to log on, play, and have fun. So stay tuned for those updates. So if that sounds like you want to either start HCF, you want to get back into it, you just want to play, guys, log on right now. Queue for Start of the World. It is today at 6 p.m. EST for Infernal. It's going to be opening. Punishments have been reset on Viper actually like last night. So log on right now if you were banned in the past and check if you're unbanned. You should be. Play.vipermc.net. 6 p.m. EST is the Infernal Start of the World. Like I said, guys, it's going to be crazy. Kit map Start of the World already happened. So you guys can log on that and actually play that while you're queuing. And overall, guys, I will just see you guys there for this release at 6 p.m. EST. All right, guys, let's get into the update. All right, guys, so feature number 1 and my personal favorite, guys, automated minigames is coming to Infernal. So that means, as you guys may have seen on PvP Wars, my faction server, we actually have events that are hosted outside of the game mode, but actually give you rewards for the game mode. So that would be FFA, Sumo, One in the Chamber, Battle Royale, Survival games, all taking place in a separate world, but giving you rewards for the main game. So that is exactly what we're going to be bringing to Infernal. That means you can compete in an FFA with loot that is given to you by the event, and if you win, you will get an event key, and that event key is actually the best crate you can open on the server, other than Koth crates, obviously. So this event crate will be better than the donator crates. It'll have donator rewards inside of it, it'll have P2 inside of it, it'll have partner items inside of it, it'll have ranks, all that type of stuff. Like I said, this is going to be better than the summer crate or the spring crate, any seasonal crate like that, and it'll be better than the partner keys as well. So once again, that is just a feature that you can be online for. You literally just join the event, and if you win, you will get donator rewards, you know, just evening out the playfield for anyone. Anybody can win those events. There's no advantage you can have there. It's completely fair. So that brings me to feature number 2, which is automated events in-game on Infernal. So these are events that actually have DTR loss. They actually affect you in-game because it's actually taking place in the Infernal world. So number 1 is going to be Viper chat games. As you guys know, some of my servers have a lot of chat games. We're bringing that to Viper, where literally it'll say like unscramble this word, and then you unscramble it, you get a donator reward, stuff like that. Anybody can participate in this. It's just the first one to type in the right answer gets the reward. Next type of thing is called Viper Says. Basically, we're going to be giving you a task, and the first player to do the task will also receive a donator reward. Another feature from one of my other servers that is coming over to Viper is Sky Drops or Envoys. So basically, every 3 hours or so, I think that's still being decided on, a bunch of chests are going to spawn around spawn, and they're actually going to have really good loot. So the main idea, there'll be P1, P2 armor, partner items, partner packages, keys, ninja abilities, lives, crapples, brewing items, looting swords, custom enchant books, etc. There's going to be actually good loot at these chests that spawn around spawn every so often. The next automated event would be the partner item frenzy event. So this is an event that we're probably going to do maybe once or twice a map, which is a 2-hour period where all partner item cooldowns are reduced by 50%. Okay, this is only team-wide cooldowns and specific item cooldowns. Okay, the 10-second global cooldown is not affected, because if it was, there'd be a lot of OP combos of items that like it would just be unstoppable. So we don't want that to happen, but it is a really fun event. All cooldowns are reduced by 50%, and it's pretty crazy. The next automated event is Outpost. This is kind of like, you know, kind of like Outpost on regular factions. It's an event that is always active and can be capped every 6 hours. But this type, it's not actually a, you know, it's not a typical Outpost cap. You don't just walk on the cap and like wait. It's a DTC or destroy the core. So there's going to be an obsidian block. The first faction to mine it 500 times, I believe, or it's like whoever gets the last mine on it, captures the outpost for the next 6 hours. While your outpost is captured, your faction will have 30-minute regen on DTR instead of 45-minute. You'll receive double crystals, and you will also get increased mob drops everywhere. The next automated event will be the Crystal Frenzy event. This is a 24-hour event that takes place every Saturday automatically, where the entire day you will receive double crystals for whatever you do. That means AFKing, like the Playtime rewards, capturing cots, getting kills, all that type of stuff will give double crystals. Another automated event will be Feast. This is similar to Envoys, except it's not actually targeted around spawn. It can be anywhere between 0 and 1k, and it's only going to be 5 chests that all have really good donator items, so it'll always have P2 or keys or partner items, stuff like that. And it'll announce the coords in chat, and the first one there who like loots the chest will get the rewards, obviously. The next automated event will be the Kills leaderboard event. This is another 2-hour event similar to the Partner Frenzy, where a leaderboard of kills will actually be generated. Whoever has the most kills at the end of the 2 hours, obviously there will be anti-boosting enabled, will receive event keys, and like I said, these event keys are better than the donator keys. And then last but not least, we are actually buffing Treasure Island. We will be adding partner items to the loot table, or at least more of them. There's currently rockets and stuff in there, but we're gonna have a lot more partner items in there, just making it fair for anyone that just runs over to Treasure Island and loot some stuff. Feature number 3, already basically explained it. It's just the event crate and the event key. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Feature number 4 is a new type of kit that is also inspired by my other Skyblock server, Skybounds. As you guys know, vKits is finally being pushed to Infernal. This was an idea that we've actually had. It was supposed to be in last update, but we finally did this update. So if I do slash vKit, we have 5 new vKits. We've got the Raider vKit, the Trapper vKit, the Classes vKit, and the Partner Items vKit, as well as the Valuables vKit. So each of these vKits have their own strengths. For example, the Raider vKit has a full P2 and Breaking 5 set, has 2 new custom enchants, the Gappler and the Time Master, which we'll come back to these later in the video, as well as a Fire Aspect Sword, and the boots are Feather Falling 5. On top of that, guys, you get 64 Crapples, 1 God Apple, and basically a high quantity of every base rating partner item in the wave. So you can see there's Bones, Time Warps, Time Stones, Combo Ability, Focus Modes, Rage Balls, Anti-Trap Beacons, MeeZoid Eyes, and then there's some new items right here, which we'll go over later. Similarly, Trapper has its strengths in its set as well, you know, a really good set as well. Not Feather Falling 5 though, and it is not Fire Aspect. It does have trapping partner items as well as the Crapples and Gapples, and it also has some really good tools with new enchants as well that we'll go over later. The Classes vKit, one of my favorite. It gives you 5 god sets of every single class in the game, all Feather Falling 5, including the tools, and you also get some partner items that have to do with classes. So the Rogue buff, which is new, Super Bard ability, which is here, Kit Swapper 2, which has always been there, and Nico's Medicine, which is also new. Next, the Partner Items vKit. This just gives you 1 partner package worth of every item in the wave. So these are all the new items, which we'll go over later, as well as 10 partner packages. And then the Valuables vKit gives you 6 partner crates, 6 summer keys, 10 partner packages, and then 20 premium, 15 supreme, and 10 elite keys. So yeah, this is more of a donator feature, but it is something we wanted to add for a while now. So the way this is actually different from regular GKits is actually like this. So when this package is actually acquired, it is given to you in the form of a vKit shard. If I hover over it in my inventory, basically this is the vKit shard for the Raider kit. All vKit shards come with the ability to unlock the vKit for 90 days. If you unlock this kit, you'll be able to redeem it using /vKit. If you don't unlock it for 90 days, you'll still be given the content of the vKit one time. Your chance to unlock the vKit for 90 days will increase by 5% for each attempt. So guys, I'll show you guys how this works. So basically when I right click this, we're gonna have the initial 5% chance to unlock it for the whole 90 days. And if I land on the emerald, obviously we'll get it for 90 days. Look like we're not gonna get it this time, but we're still gonna get the contents of the vKit. You can see we get the full Raider vKit right here. And if we did unlock it, you would be able to hover over it and it'd tell you when you can redeem it and how long it's unlocked for. I think, yeah, I don't have any unlocked, but I'll show you what it's like to unlock one. All right, so you can see I currently have a 25% chance to unlock the Trapper vKit. So let's see if we land on an emerald block. I think we're actually going to this time. And yeah, we just unlocked the Trapper vKit for 9 days. You can see in chat, congratulations, you have unlocked the Trapper vKit for 90 days. We also have the full set in our inventory, obviously, from unlocking it, which comes with the new enchants that we'll be going over shortly, as well as the 4 new partner items that are going to be trapping items. So when you actually have it unlocked, you can see right here, it says unlocked for 89 more days, and it has a cooldown of 48 hours. I can click it right now, and we'll get it again. And then if I go back into vKit, it'll say it is available in 1 day, 23 hours, and 59 minutes. So the cooldowns of each of these vKits, Raider, Trapper, and Classes are all 48 hours, and then the bigger ones, the more valuable ones, partner items and valuables, are 3 days or 72 hours. So I think I kind of summarized vKits pretty well. It's a very in-depth feature. I'm really excited for these. It's going to be pretty much change a lot of stuff. We're going to be adding Feather Falling 5. Lots of people are going to be able to get tons of partner items all at once. There's going to be God classes off the bat like this, all this type of stuff. Once again, more of a donator feature if you guys like that. So let's move move on to the next feature. All right, so feature number 5 has something we already touched on a little bit, but I'm going to basically be going into more in-depth and something additional. So feature number 5 is /redeem and /claim rank space partner. So as you guys know, you can log on the hub right now, do /claim rank space MeeZoid, and redeem the first rank on Infernal completely for free. Just got to like vote in chat or something like that. There's like steps in chat. You follow that. Once you do it and you type the command again, you'll get the rank. So be sure to do that right now. If you haven't already, you can do it from the hub. And guys, if you're on Infernal, you can also do /redeem space MeeZoid, and you will be able to redeem a free donator item. So the loot table is 1 partner key, 1 summer key, 1 partner package, 3 elite, 3 supreme, or 3 premium. So you type in that command /redeem space MeeZoid, and you will be able to get one of those items completely random. They all have the same chance at landing, so one's not more rare than the other. You have the same chance to get 1 partner key as you do to have 3 premium. So it's a really cool feature. Once again, this is kind of going towards that aspect of it's the easiest time to log on and play and have a good start, even if you're not going to be donating or anything like that. This is a free donator item, free keys and stuff like that, just by logging on and typing the command /redeem space a partner's name, like redeem space MeeZoid. Moving on to feature number 6 is another player-friendly feature. We are going to be adding /LFF. I can't actually show it to you right now, but it should be in the server by the time it is live. Basically, it's like a GUI that's going to pop up, and it'll show you that our factions that are recruiting. You can create your own profile where you can like say your time zone, what class you play, stuff like that, and you can basically look at players that are LFFing. You can look at factions that are looking to recruit, all that type of stuff. It's really cool. It's an in-depth feature, so I'll definitely be going over that when it's up, but right now we're going to move on to the next one. Feature number 7 is another player-friendly feature. We basically just added a /tutorial command, which basically links my 100 days HCF video, and also the book that you spawn with on Infernal no longer just says welcome to Infernal. It's actually an HCF tutorial that links my video as well. Feature number 8 is going to be the teleport ender pearls. As you guys know, I briefly discussed this in the trailer as well as on my live stream. So basically, the only thing we're changing about pearls is we're not changing how they work right now. We're just adding an additional feature. So if you pearl at somebody and it hits them, then you will teleport directly into their body. So this is going to reduce the risky pearls, suffocating, stuff like that. It's going to make it a lot better and more cleaner when base raiding trappers in 2 high bases. Okay, so you won't be suffocating yourself. If you land the pearl on them, you will be able to TP in their body. I will say this though, guys, this does not work through hitboxes. You can't like hit someone with a pearl through a fence gate or through a hitbox and just TP in their body. It's got to be a clear line of sight. That's once again, this is just a small change that's going to be drastically improving the smoothness of base raiding and pearling. Feature number 9 is the new custom enchants. You guys have seen them already. If I actually go into my vKit, I already redeemed it here. Let me get it really quick. So this is the Trapper vKit. Once again, it has the Gappler enchant. So when I eat a crapple right now, guys, look at my cooldown. It is 30 seconds long. But now I'm going to go ahead and put on the chest plate with the Gappler 1 enchant, and now let's eat another crapple. What is our crapple timer now? It is now 20 seconds. That is what the Gappler custom enchant does. It lowers your crapple time from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. Really good enchant. It is a new actually tier of enchant called the Infernal enchant. It costs 60 levels, or you can get it through vKits. That is the only way of getting it at the moment. The next enchant is the Time Master, guys. Another similar cooldown item. It actually reduces your partner package cooldowns by 10%. Okay, it does not affect the global partner package cooldown. Once again, it's only specific and team wide. So that means if you have like a 2-minute cooldown, then you will now have a 1 minute and 48-second cooldown. You get a 10% off. Okay, next item, obviously not the helmet or the boots, that just has invis and implants, are actually the tool enchants. I'm gonna go show you guys these in game. All right, number 1 is my favorite, guys, Chopper. I'm pretty sure you guys can like guess what this is. If I go over here and chop down this tree, the whole tree falls down and goes straight in your inventory, guys. I love that. That is gonna be super good for getting wood on Star of the World. Overall, just a very helpful command to make HCF more fast-paced. Another enchant that is also focused around making the setup part of HCF more fast-paced, guys, we have the auto smelt enchant. I go ahead and mine up a sand right here, and we're actually going to get a glass. You can't see it just because of my texture pack, but it literally goes straight into glass. There's no more smelting needed for this. Overall, just a great small way of making stuff faster paced, like I just said. And then last but not least, the other tool enchant is Vibranium. If you guys know, the Avengers. Obsidian, I will show you guys how this works. So basically, if you have an obsidian or an end portal, you can go ahead and just click it, and there's a 35% chance it breaks. So it's pretty easy. Just spam click it and eventually it'll break. Same with end portals. So yeah, just another way of being able to use tools to your advantage. Once again, these are in the vKit trapper, so take that with a grain of salt, guys. What can you actually use these enchants for while trapping? There's actually a lot of ways. I'm thinking of it right now, so stay tuned for that in the future. But yeah, let's move on. Moving on to the next feature is feature number 10, global boosters. I can't show you these right now, but I can explain what the feature is going to be about. Basically, it's a booster that is activated by a player, but it affects the entire server. So the way you'll get it is probably from either the event crate or it could be directly in the store. But once again, it affects the entire server. As you guys know, there's like boosters, like server-wide boosters on Hypixel, stuff like that. It's kind of similar. So for one, there would be a reduced partner item cooldown booster. Basically, someone right-clicks it, and then all partner items will be reduced by 20%. Once again, this does not stack with the Time Master enchant or the Frenzy event. It'll always just choose the higher number, okay? So that means 20% will be good. There will be an extra crystals booster, which could, again, do double the typical crystals. So it's basically like a crystal frenzy, but just activated by a player. Higher Bard energy, we can have Bard energy increased to 150 for a certain amount of time period. Once again, these are just boosts. Another one is reduced End of Pearl cooldown. Another one is double mob drops. Another one is double XP. So once again, someone can get these boosters. They right-click it. It activates it for the entire server. Feature number 11 is class ultimates. We've been tweaking these a lot, and we finally have some, guidelines we want to actually stick to that hopefully will actually affect HCF a little bit, make it more fun, stuff like that. So miner, you'll just be able to do the 3x3x3 cubes mining. Obviously, you gain a percentage for your ultimate by mining ores. So you get 4% ultimate energy per ore. You mine 25 ores, and you can activate your ultimate, and you just mine in 3x3x3s, only in your own claim. Or it can't affect other claims. So you can do it in wilderness, but you can't do it in like other people's claims. Next one would be archer. You land 20 archer marks, and then that'll give you 100% ultimate charge, and then you activate it, and within the next 8 seconds, all fully pulled back bows will have a 50-50 chance of either giving slowness or poison, and that's only for 5 seconds. So a little small thing like that. Bard, using 10 Bard effects, so you can get the 100 ultimate energy, will unlock a Bard buff, giving all teammates within 20 blocks strength 2, res 3, speed 3 for 8 seconds. And then obviously that ultimate energy does decay if you don't use it when you hit 100, so people can't just stack up the energy and then go and leave their base, stuff like that. Mage ultimate will be basically kind of like the same thing, slowness 2, poison 2, nausea 2 for all nearby enemies. And then rogue, after 10 backstabs, the player will unlock the ability to activate res 3 for 5 seconds. And then diamond has no ultimate. Feature number 12, just a small little new player friendly feature. We're going to be adding custom fishing rewards. You can just fish at spawn and you'll be able to get free donator items or P2 pieces, stuff like that. So that'll be added as well. Feature number 13, I believe we are reworking HCF challenges. As you guys know, we have challenges, but they're not really too used right now. Like for example, kill 10 archers. Like no one's going to be doing that in one day. So we're going to be obviously changing these challenges to make them more doable, grindable, and actually worth doing. So stay tuned for that. Feature number 14 is actually implementing some of these VIP items that we have on Viper to the store directly. So guys, we are now making the ninja ability directly purchasable on the store, as well as two new items, the GKit cooldown chart as well as the partner item cooldown chart. So the GKit cooldown chart, pretty self-explanatory. You right click it and it just resets all your GKit cooldowns, one-time use. The partner item cooldown chart is kind of similar. I have it right here in my inventory. I just right click this and it instantly resets all my personal and faction-wide partner item cooldowns. It's kind of actually a base rating item if you think about it, but it's focused around just like cooldown charts. It's pretty cool. That is also a 5-minute cooldown on this, and it does not affect the global 10-second partner package cooldown. There will also be an envoy summoner in this section. Once again, that will be added down the line. Feature number 15, another player-friendly feature. We are adding a free weekly kit for all players. As you guys know, we have kit starter right now that goes for all players, just like basically everything you need to get set up. The weekly kit will be a one-time use kit that is like once a map for anyone that just needs it. It's a full prot 1 Unbreaking 3 feather falling 4 diamond set, a sharp 1 looting 3 Unbreaking 3 diamond sword, 4 crapples, 8 pearls, 3 lives, and 16 stakes. So once again, free weekly kit. Log on, you can do that right away, one time per map. Feature number 16, we are reworking playtime rewards, just making them more worth it. Feature 17, I don't even know why I kept this so far at the bottom. It's actually a really good feature, guys. We are bringing auto rebuild to Infernal. So we had this on Community Realm. I'm actually going to show you guys it right now. All right, so I'm at my theoretical base right now. Let's say I go raidable, okay? So I'm going to /kill and /kill one more time. We are now raidable. So if I FTP back to our base, so we, oh shoot, I'm in the air. Okay, so we are raidable at the moment. What the heck is this? Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is our base. We are raidable. I actually got to enable right here. And let's just say my base gets absolutely griefed. Okay, I'm literally just, let's just say it gets absolutely nuked. Okay, someone really hates me, and they just decide, you know what, I am destroying your entire base. So our entire base is gone. Okay, everything is gone. Oh, it's still here somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. So yeah, like I said, our entire base is gone, including all the chests, the loot, containers, everything. Okay, but now when I actually regen all the way back up to 1.01, it'll actually start the auto rebuild process. You can see your claim is beginning to regenerate. If I actually look in F5, you can see it's coming up right now. So it works from top, or sorry, from bottom to top, and it just regenerates your claim. And you guys might be thinking like, whoa, 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 what if someone dupes? Guys, all valuable blocks like glowstone, diamond blocks, val, stuff like that, do not regenerate. Your chests regenerate, but not the contents within them. All containers do not regenerate the contents within them. For example, though, if you do have chests with loot still in it and it regenerates, that loot will stay there, okay? Obviously, because it wasn't destroyed. So my base is about to come back right now. There it goes. And it goes all the way back up. You can see it's still 30%. So now it's just going to keep on going up. There's obviously no blocks above there, so it doesn't matter. But once again, if I go inside here, there's nothing in the containers because that all does not get rolled back. But for example, if I kept stuff in the containers and they stayed like there and they didn't get destroyed, then that would actually stay there. So guys, that is auto rebuild. It's going to be really good. Once again, another player friendly feature, keeping players on the server. If you go raidable, just go ahead, regenerate your DTR, and your base will automatically come back as soon as you left it. So the regen process starts when you go above 1 DTR. So like maybe you're like, wait, what happens if you die while you're regenning? It still will roll back to this base after you regenerate. I actually tested that myself. So once again, as soon as you go raidable, it saves a snapshot of your base and it'll regenerate back to that point. And then last but not least is feature number 18. We're hopefully going to be implementing profiles. That's something we've been waiting to implement for a little while now. It's really cool. It's kind of like a social media aspect of Viper. There's going to be like stats on there, friends, cosmetics, stuff like that can actually be in the hub. So stay tuned for that. But guys, that is going to be all for the main features. The only thing I can really show you now is the partner items. So I'll go ahead and open up the partner items vKit, and if I just do game mode S, you can see these are the items right here. So Lambo's Kevlar, right click while in water to activate a 45-second period where you can only be hit in your head by projectiles. Taking 3 hits to your head or hitting an enemy will disable this ability. So basically, it's a way of escaping drop downs or making a trapper make a move. They have to hit your head with a projectile. If they do not have one, then you have enough time to actually F home or log out. But you cannot like abuse this and like kill people in it. If you hit someone while you have your Kevlar active, it disables the ability. Caster's Risky Mode, right click to receive a 4% damage boost against all players for every heart you're missing. So this is a maximum of 38% damage if you're half a heart and use it. Once again, super rare to do. You just gotta be very strategic with this item. Don't want to quick drop when you're using it. So just that's a pretty good item. Next one is my item, my favorite, guys, MeeZoid's anti-trap rod. Right click to create an active 3-block radius around you where players will not be able to place blocks, use blocks, or use containers for 20 seconds. So basically, it's a bone. If I right click this while on someone else's claim, you can see you can only use it in enemy claims. Then if the player is within 3 blocks of me, so that's 1, 2, 3. If they're in this little square radius, they will not be able to place blocks or open anything like that. So this is actually used for if you're sticking them pretty good, they literally will not be able to do anything. They won't be able to escape unless they pearl away. But if you just stick on them with that pearl, then they still won't be able to place anything. So there's 2 restrictions. Let's say he's outside of my radius, but he's trying to place a block in my radius. That will be blocked. You can't do that. But let's say he's in my radius and trying to place a block outside of my radius. That will also be blocked. The only thing they can do is they can mine blocks. Okay, so you're able to mine away as if you're a trapper, if you're skilled enough to do that. So stay tuned for that. But guys, let's move on to the next item. Automatics ultimate ability, guys. This is basically the Phoenix ult from Valorant. We actually did take some inspiration from Valorant with this update. So you can see right here, if I right click this, there are the particles on the ground. That's where my Phoenix ult is. I get speed 3, strength 2, res 3. And as soon as that 10-second period expires, I get TP'd back to where I was. So really cool item. Definitely going to like introduce some mechanical skill to base rating for sure. Next one is Flush's backstab ability, another damage boost item. So you right click to mark an opponent you last hit and begin a 10-second period where each hit to their back will equal a 5% damage boost to the marked opponent after the 10 seconds. It is capped at 30% and is disabled on classes. So just once again, another backstab item, or not another backstab, but another damage boost item that's actually based on hitting them in the back. Another item from Valorant is Bambi's Flash. You can place this down in an enemy claim. It's kind of like an anti-trap beacon. The functionality is the same where you place it down in their claim. You can break it by hitting it 10 times, or it can expire in 10 seconds, and it will affect people in a radius. So it's basically just a Reyna flash. If you guys know that on Valorant, you put up the little eye and it blinds people. So yeah, this will give blindness, slowness, nausea, and wither for 10 seconds while you're in the radius. So really cool item for base rating. Next is Emo's Portable Bar 2.0. It's basically the same one we've had before, but this time it affects your entire faction. Your faction, you can see I got a random clickable effect. I got res 3. Your faction does not get the same clickable effect. Everyone gets a random different one, so it's gonna be really cool. And once again, affects your entire faction as long as they're in the radius. Not Ramesses Fair Fight. Basically, you hit them with this, it turns their armor to P1. They can only be in diamond when you use this. You can't use it on classes. You can't use it on someone who's half diamond, half bard, because we don't want to like like catch someone when they're swapping classes, because what happens when someone uses an item on you, you're unable to take off your armor or swap it. So that means yeah, we definitely don't want to lock somebody into like a process where they're half diamond, half leather. So yeah, only works on people who are full diamond armor. It changes their armor to prot 1 for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, it reverts back to the original protection level. Froze Auto's debuff ability, similar to the combo ability, that's why it's a fish. You actually hit someone, right click, that'll target them, and then you just hit them over 10 seconds, and the amount of hits you get will give them 1 second of poison 2 or slowness 2 inflicted on them. It is capped at 12 seconds max and is disabled on classes. A really cool item that's actually a new concept we haven't introduced before is Hoop's OP Switch Stick. Basically, you right click it to consume it, and that means for the next 10 seconds, there's a 20% chances that your hit will make them look straight up. So I can consume this right now, and then I can just be critting someone out, and the 20% chance that my hit will make them go straight up. Similar to that is Reducting Store ability. It's like the same exact concept. I right click to consume, 10-second period, 20% chance that it's striking them with a lightning bolt that deals 1.5 hearts of damage. Nico's Medicine is a balanced bard item. It is basically an effect. It checks that you're above 30 energy. It does not consume the 30 energy, but it gives your teammates regen 3 and resistance 3 and also instantly heals them. Melon Knight's Safety Net. This is similar to the Close Call from last update. You right click while you're under 4 hearts to receive speed 3, res 5, and regen 3 for 8 seconds. So it's kind of like the counterpart. It's more of a defensive trapper item than it is a offensive, you know, strength 2 regen 5 item that we had last update. Dylan's Self Pull. I actually like this one a lot. This is going to change trapping as we know it, at least if it's used properly. Basically, if you're within 15 blocks of a lever on your own claim and you right click it, it will turn the lever into a redstone torch for a few seconds. So basically you can pull traps on your own. So let's say this lever's underground and it goes to a trap and it activates like this hill trap. I could be running by right now and then I right click it and it turns to a redstone torch like this. For some reason the redstone didn't get activated while I was testing right there, but it will work in the live server. That's just some like little bug thing, like a visual bug. So it does actually activate the redstone. So moving on to the next one, guys, we have Stefan's ability to disable. It's a trapping item that actually works on your claim. So based on the height of your base, the bigger it is, you'll get rewarded better. Partner items will be disabled in your claim. So let's say I activate it right here. We've got, well, I think this is 4 blocks between me and the ground. Or I can actually do it 5 blocks. If I right click right here, partner items are now disabled on my claim for 15 seconds. Okay, so that means nobody can activate claim or partner items for the next 15 seconds. It rewards you for the higher bases. Okay, so people are probably going to strategically use this, making like 1x1s that go 5 blocks up in the air. 5 blocks is the max. If it's 6, it won't activate. If it's any lower, it'll actually decrease the time. I think the too high, when you're in a too high area, it is 5 seconds of disabling. Krusty's Rogue Buff, a item that can only be used in Rogue. You right click it and for the next 20 seconds, you can actually hit people in the back and it'll either debuff them or give you a buff. There's like strength 2, res 3, speed 4, regen 3, and then the buffs are like poison 2, slowness 2, stuff like that. It's really cool. There's a 3-second delay between inflicting a debuff or getting a buff, so you don't have to worry about like spamming it, and it's over 20 seconds. So you can only do like 7 times max per the entire effect. So yeah, really cool rogue item. It was supposed to be just for backstabs, but it's now just also for anything that hits them in the back. So you can do it with your fist, you can do it with the golden sword. And last but not least is Hatefu's item, Hatefu Spider-Man ability. You right click it and you can climb walls. Okay guys, this is the buggiest item we have. It's actually functional, but it looks weird. So when I activate this, guys, basically vines are going to start spawning in front of me only on my screen, so nobody else will see these. I will be able to climb up walls like this. Okay, so you can see this lasts 30 seconds. You can get the hell out of those toxic drop downs that we all hate and basically just climb all the way up. So that's really cool. The one thing I said, it is buggy, so like that means if you like hold the air like right here, you can actually technically, well, I tried catching myself, it'll kick you for flying, so your villager respawn, so don't do that. And when you're running, well, it'll slow you down behind you. So once again, these vines only appear on your screen, they despawn, and they only affect you. So just try not to like use this at the wrong time, or else you're gonna screw yourself over, because like I said, you just saw I was getting restricted from running by doing that. But even though the vines only spawn while you're looking south, you can use it on anything. If you guys can see right here, I'm going to be looking west. The vines are still going to spawn south of me, but I should still be able to climb up the wall like this. Yeah, so the only issue with this is if I go side to side, there's a high chance that it will actually like make me fall. So I'll go right here, and then if I go up again like this, and then we can see when I go side to side, it'll probably make me fall just because of the way the vines are. But yeah, so if you use it slowly, it'll be fine, but like you can see I'm falling a little bit and then getting back up. But yeah, overall, really good item. You just got to use it right, use it at the right time, don't screw yourself over, and that's the best we can do with that item. So with this update, we actually made ninja abilities way more common. Okay, trapping on Viper is way too easy right now. We need to make it more of a challenge for everybody. So you can see right here, the ninja ability is actually near the top of the exclusive. If I open up the season crate, there's actually a pretty high chance that I will get the ninja ability right right away. You can see it's very common. We're seeing it a lot right now. Let's see if I actually get it. Okay, we didn't get it. It's actually the same chances of getting partner packages, so it's very easy to get. If I open up another one, there's a high chance I'd get one once again. But did you guys see that? It said samurai ability. That is a, oh, you just saw it again. So this is the samurai. Oh, we actually just won it, bro. That is a very low percent chance. I think it's a 2% chance to win that, which is very, very rare. So you can see the samurai ability, guys, is a new buffed ninja ability. So basically what we did this update, like I said, we made the ninja more common by making it the same chances as the partner packages and the exclusive rewards. And then we made a brand new item called the samurai ability, which I'm about to explain, that actually takes the spot of how rare the ninja was from the previous mystery box. So basically this will be the samurai ability will be as rare as the ninja was last update, but actually a little bit more common, so it's actually better. And the samurai ability is basically a ninja ability that just buffed. Okay, so you right click it and it'll teleport you to them into their body, but you also get strength 2, speed 3, and the player that you teleport to will be under the exotic bone effect. They'll be on pro cooldown and they'll be on partner package cooldown as well. So none of that stupid pearling into drop down, time warping back, countering the abilities like that, or suffocating ninja abilities. Nothing like that will happen anymore. Very rare item though. Once again, you'll probably not even see this ever in a map, even maybe just a few times a map, or maybe you see someone win it in chat. That's like the only time you'll see it. Once again, very rare item, very low percent chance. It's like as rare as the ninja was. So just stay tuned for that in the update. That's actually my favorite item. We'll see if we get it in game. Again, it is a super OP item. We are aware of that, but that's just kind of something that needs to be done for trapping and actually just giving that possibility that trappers have to adapt to. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all for today's video. Guys, be sure to check out the release. As you guys know, unbans have already been reset. Punishments have been wiped. You can log on, queue for Infernal right now, claim that rank /claim rank MeeZoid, and as soon as you get in the server, do /redeem MeeZoid as well. Get that free loot. Vote on the store, or sorry, just vote /vote. Get those free vote keys. You know, just all these things that you can do for free loot on these servers. Just stay tuned, guys. I will see you guys online today, 6 p.m. EST Friday. Infernal Star of the World. Hope to break a record. I hope to see you guys there, guys. It's gonna be crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are enjoying this update if you're playing it right now, and I hope you guys will enjoy it if you guys are deciding to play, or if you're new to HCF and you want to play. All right, guys, that's gonna be all. I will see you guys later. Peace out.